Jackie W. 3 recruits. We celebrate. Catherine has 1 recruit in already. Laura Dome has 1. Cindy Patterson has 1. Chrissy Esser has 1. Jackie 3. Linda Zimmer has 5 in already. Woohoo, Linda. Wendy Stankham has 1. And Janet McKenzie has 2 in. So, way to go.
I know Donna has 4. Donna has 4.
Donna has 4 right here. Donna has 4. Sometimes when they're at the bottom of the page in between, I can't see. So yeah, that's right. Donna has 4. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's great. Now, Michelle, your team already has 4. So you don't have any, but your team has 4 already.
I just put 1 in this morning.
And you just put 1 in this morning. Yay. Okay, awesome. Nadine, your team has 3 in already. That's fantastic. Wendy Stankham has 2. Kelly Patton's team has 2. Linda Zimmer has 6. Yes, there's already some big recruiting. So today's the last day of 2 equals 1 equals 2. So really, yeah, today will be a lot of new ones come in. But I'm really, I love listening to Nicola, just kind of bring it all in and bring it in together. Michelle, you're really close to winning one of those pots this morning, hey?
Yeah, well, I put the 13th because that's when mine is, and I didn't put 12th and 13th, and it didn't matter anyway.
Right. Yeah. Now, does someone have a printer going or something?
Jackie,
I see Jackie's got a loud microphone.
Oh, Jackie's got a loud microphone. It sounds like a printer going off, like one of those old printers or something. I don't know.
Ready, music.
Yeah. But anyways, okay, so celebration. Okay, celebration really. Well, everyone's muted now except Marie and you, Nadine. Oh. Yeah.
Pull it forward.
Okay, so there. All right. So I'm really excited about celebration. Even what Nicola talked about, I was like, oh, good. Tell me more. There's something big being launched. So, but we know our dollar is down. I don't want that to stop us. Susan Kessler was like, Cindy, we had years and years of getting people to celebration. When our dollar was this bad, we can totally do it. So, I mean, I just booked my flight. My flight was only, it was $470 US. So it was $570 Canadian. I got the times I wanted. It's all done. And I know there'll be still specials. So our hotel, we're getting a group rate on the Fairfield Inn, just across from it. So not the one beside where we had the aunt issue, but right across.
I'm staying at the Hilton. I do not care.
Great. So for people who want to like get a bunch of people there, you know, and the Fairfield Inn will have breakfast, and it is literally right across the street. So no big long walk, but we're going to get a group rate for 40 plus people there. So we'll post that right away, and it will be more like $80 a night versus 215 or 100 and what's the Hilton at?
169?
169? Okay, plus, yeah. So
$80 a night US?
$80 a night US. Mm-hmm.
What?
That's for 4 in a room?
It can be whatever you want, but yeah, it could be 4 in a room. It could be 2. You could get a suite bigger. You could, you know. Whatever.
That's $80 for the room?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I told my girls I wouldn't stay off site this year, but
What?
I don't know. I might.
Yeah, I know. I've stayed there years ago, actually, when Celebration was there years ago. And I only remember it being really nice. And Renee stayed there this last year, said it was totally good. So I think it should be good. But it'll help you get lots of people there, right, when you have that kind of a price point. But I was excited because I know Nadine, I was just talking to one of her up-and-coming new directors. And I said, because Nadine said, oh my goodness, I have a new girl. She wants directorship. She just hit SVIP. did 4,000 volume, and I was like, okay. So I called her up and I'm like, so am I going to meet you at Celebration? And she's like, yeah, I'm almost got all my money in the bag from Nadine. So I was like, that's right. Nadine's doing this awesome program. So Nadine has got this program to help people earn Celebration dollars. And so take it away, Nadine. She said she would share it last minute here. I texted her. So if this can help you, I just know that the years I have brought 30 people, I mean, it completely transformed my business when I brought 30. Yeah, that was the start of the explosion in Canada. But you bring 5 people, you bring 10 people. Like Michelle had how many people this last celebration?
7.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Your team has been rocking it. You know, her team has been really healthy. And so anyway, so go ahead, Nadine. Can you share with us what you're doing? I have my notebook. She has a program, and yeah, I'll shut up. Nadine, talk.
So I started this in December. I wanted to give them as much time as possible. So essentially when we started and launched this, every single person was eligible to pay for their entire trip. Like they could have earned over $2,000 a piece. I gave them that opportunity. And then looked at my husband and went, you know, you gotta, you know, cook some cookies for that or something. So I had these done up. I can't share this file, unfortunately. I had these professionally done up with a printer because I wanted them to look really, really good. So I just provided that celebration banner, and she was able to create this beautiful invitation on a postcard. So I am able to
Closer.
to all my people who I really want to be there.
Oh, Michelle said closer. Can you just hold it up closer?
It's a little invite. She did it herself.
Oh, an invite to it. Okay.
Yeah, it's just an invite. So that
Why don't you take a picture and post it on our director page?
I can. I mean, just make it however you want, right? I mean, I don't know what because I had her design it, so I don't want to get in trouble because it's copyrighted. So I can't.
We can't. We'd have to recreate it, Nadine.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So, but yeah, so it's just an invite. So I actually take the time to make sure I personally invite everybody. So like all of my VIPs and stuff like that in January when we did our New Year launch, I made sure and be like, and here's your invitation, you know, to Celebration. And we make it like this big, huge deal. My distant people, I actually mail them. It's great. It's just one stamp and then it goes directly to them. So everybody's getting a copy of these. I got a whole box of them. But I did make a point to put on the bottom here, earn trip funding through Nadine's Celebration Vault promotion. Ask me directly for details. So my Celebration Vault promotion is essentially how they earn money through monthly activities towards Celebration. And I made this perfectly clear. They cannot cash this out. This is not a cash dollar. I'm not giving them this cash. It can only be used if they go to Celebration. I've made one exception because I have one girl who's getting married. So I said that she could actually use it, carry forward for next year, or towards leadership if she's at that point. But yeah, I'll give you guys quickly the categories. I've made each of the categories so that essentially if they're doing this, my commission check should be buffering this out. Anyways, so they get $50 if they promote to a new rank that's VIP or above. So when they go to senior EVIP, hit that DIQ, they get $50. If they're earning a team commission check, okay, so anybody who's 2,000 personal unit and above, that's $50. Their personal sales are 1,500 or more, $50. 15 plus spa events on the calendar.
Back up. What was the one after team commission check?
Personal sales 1,500.
Okay. They get $50.
Yeah.
So a team check like any level of commission.
Yeah. So they have to be doing 2,000 or more, right, in volume. And if they're doing 2,000 in their unit, then well, I've definitely made more than $50. So it's fine. 15 plus spa events on the calendar is $50.
Ooh.
You'd be surprised. My team calendar is we're looking all right. If you get 3 or more recruits in a month, that's $100.
Wow.
And if you're promoting up a VIP, that's $100. So I'm really kind of driving that line deep in the sense that if there's somebody and then they get a recruit and that recruit goes to VIP, then they get 100. It's better for them to be promoting VIPs than for them to be ranking up, essentially. So I make them bleed. So right now, with our balances, I've got, how many? 9 people on the count who've earned money, and that is floating at $1,900.
They have to attend celebration
Yeah, to cash it in.
to get
So,
it. Yeah.
You know, I mean, so I only really have to pay this is if they're going. And if they're
Yeah.
going, great. But I mean, yeah, like, so Susan, who's my new DIQ, she's sitting at $450 right now.
Awesome.
$450. That's like her flight's done. And it's only March.
It makes sense. Okay, so I did the math, and you have, if 9 people at 1,900, that's $211 each.
Approximately.
So, I mean, what I did was just come and I'll give you 200. So this is way smarter, right? Because if you have a person that only earns $100, but she comes, then you're getting more people going. Or if you have people wanting to earn way more, move up to directorship, and they earn more than the 200, it just makes sense, right? It's very smart. So the math does make sense. Like if you look at it that way. And then you probably will have a couple people that don't come, even,
Which is always fine.
right. Yeah. Either way, it's good. So love it. Love it.
But at the beginning of the month, it's like our new thing. So, you know, at the beginning of the month in your group pages or whatever, you do all the posts. It's like that's one of the ones that everybody waits for. So we say in the announcement, like, okay, so Christine got $100 for this. Bree got $50 for this. And then it goes down underneath and it shows all the tallies where everybody's at. So all the new cumulative, and then it goes on who's ranking the most. So everyone can kind of see how much money is actually being pushed out by me. And that's something like I had somebody join a couple weeks ago, and within like 3 days, she was like, what is that? Like, how are people earning that? Like, so it's interesting.
So it's creating that celebration is the place to be. And that that doing things creates, you know, being in the inn and doing what's the thing to do, right? Is to do these good activities to create this money to be in the inn with everyone. So I love it. I don't know. And you could modify your amounts to be anything, really. You could make your amounts half, double, whatever. But you've done the math smartly to go, okay, this is paying for itself, essentially, right? So, and you're putting this money aside, right? So you're not gonna. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing too. I mean, it's not like some of it's a gamble, right? Like if they recruit 3, I'm throwing 100 out there, but that's because I'm basing that on if they're recruiting 3 every month until celebration over 8 months. That's 24 recruits. I'm assuming that I'm going to get, you know, some kind of volume out of that.
You could also edit that to be each recruit that attends Beauty U is the same.
Yeah.
Because that's the important part, right? If they don't go to Beauty U, that's the problem. So if they recruit 3 and all 3 go to Beauty U, it's almost like they get 50 for doing 3, 50 when all 3 attend Beauty U or something. It's harder to track, but I mean, you can.
That's the thing.
And qualify. And have them qualify. Yeah.
You could do whatever you want. My thing is that I wanted to kind of have it so that I have team builders earning rewards, though. I want my sellers earning rewards, and then I want my bookers to earn rewards because I want them to have a hand in each pot, not just all the money's being funneled for recruiting. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that they're going to, because to be a director, honestly, you have to be doing your personal sales. You can't just be a recruiter, right? Like, I want them to be strong sellers, and I want them to be bookers, and I want them, you know, active. So I want to be rewarding in all these ways. Because the other thing, too, is that especially in the beginning, sometimes, like, a lot of them will have a hard time getting started in the sense that they'll book a lot, right? And they're working hard, but the results aren't coming right away because they haven't funneled out their verbiage and all that stuff. So I want to be rewarding the people who are out there booking and doing the activity, too, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Jackie and Michelle, what are your thoughts? How many of you, have you got people on pace? Have you got this culture going of celebration? Are you just starting to kind of think about it? Where are you at?
Yeah, I know for me, I've actually shared, I don't know who it was out there that shared, you know, the bottle with all the coins in it. Mm-hmm. I've told them to go and get their bottle and forget about the dimes. Put toonies and loonies in it. You know, and because that's going to add up fast. I'm really hoping to, well, I'm sure Marg will come again. And I'm really hoping for Crystal. She's my new EVIP. Was actually under Amanda. And I have another gal who just promoted up to VIP. So I feel really like she likes the carrots too. So I know that anything that's put in front of her, she likes to kind of, go for it. And I would really, even though she's got 2 little kids, I really am trying to encourage her to come, because I think it would, I know it's going to be, life-changing, game-changing for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I really like this, Nadine. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. It's fun. I think I'm going to try and incorporate it right away too. On Cabo and stuff, it's been, just been a crazy brain time, but it just, I think that I haven't focused on celebration at all yet. And thanks, Cindy, for working on a group rate, because I think my team's going to be a little bit shy to want to even come again if I say we're not staying on site, because I told them last year we would. But basically, if I can sell them on that price point and get do this promotion, I don't see why people shouldn't come. I've got so many new women, but a lot of them I know just will say I can't afford it, so I'm going to have to put a program in place probably to help them.
Yeah, love it.
I know that's what's helped, like some of my girls who are on the board, like they want to come, but financially it's not going to be in the cards for them, right? Yeah. So the thing is too, is that when they have extra money and they're trying to hit goals, by them doing this, the money is going aside for them, and it's not like they have to take the money out of their bank account, so it's not affecting their goals as far as if they're bringing in a few extra products for inventory because of a sale, so it's not affecting their numbers either. So it's kind of just, it's balancing nicely. Right now it's working. We'll see what actually happens with it, but.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, well, the results are already there, Nadine. If you started in January 1st and you got 9 people. December 1st? You started December 1st?
Yeah. I did mid-December,
right,
and then I just counted for December.
Okay. So December, January, February, and a bit, 3 months, and you already have 9 people tracking. That means that if we start middle March, like you did, so if you guys do March, April, May, by May, you can already have 9, 10 people tracking, right? And May is still doable to get a flight and to, because you still have June, July, and August, right? So I'm excited. I'm going to see if we can get our group rate. Our group rate is 40 people. I'm going to see if we can expand that to get that bigger, more people. So
that's good as it is, Cindy. I wouldn't even worry. Like $80 a night for a room if you can put 4 people in.
Yeah.
Don't even worry. I think that's about as cheap as you need to push it to, really.
Right. But I mean,
if
we can get more space, like beyond 40 people,
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like more people. But I agree. The price is perfect. And so really that's like 110 a Canadian, right? A night or so. So.
And did they say that it would cost extra to add, sometimes hotels, if you have 3, then it's $10 more and 4s.
Right. I don't think so, but I'll ask Michelle. Yeah, Kimberly's been working on that, so I will ask about that.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited about the welcome pack. So Nadine, thank you. Good job. And all these, hundreds of people that you recruited last month and the month before. You bring them up, right? You're bringing them up and still
working on it.
Yeah, bringing in new people. So this is great. So I love the welcome program that's coming in that Nicola talked about. We will be able to see that online. And yeah, just go get as many as your consultants today to bring in 1 person or more to count as 2, right, today. So that is going to be the huge point. And then, try and implement this celebration program, how it works for you. So I know you guys have been on the phone since, or on Zoom since early, and I know there's lots to do. So I'm going to let you go and implement this. Thanks, Nadine, for sharing. I love the invitation, by the way. I love the physical.
Taking a picture of it right now.
Okay, awesome. I love that you could, that you would put that, you could even put that invitation in the mail, to some people, physically handing it. Just those different aspects of how you're inviting, and the inviting over and over. And okay, now there's a way for you to get money. Now we have a group a group rate for you to come. There's other Canadians, you know, like it's a package now we have for celebration.
Yeah.
So we've pushed past any obstacles to get there.
So another thing I'll share with this is that sometimes what I'll do, because obviously, like, you're people who are just personal shoppers, like, who have no intention whatsoever. Like, you're not going to give them one of these. They're not going to want to do anything. But it's a new way also. I have my leaders telling me, like, this person's recruited. She's thinking about doing the business. So I go, fine. I will email her. I will mail her one of these and call her and let her know, right? So it's like another bridge of just that extra step of, oh my gosh, it's not like my recruiter wants me, this director wants me.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're recreating that culture. Love it. You're going to say something, Michelle?
Nadine, is it you have someone who designed it? If we ordered them through her, would that be? That's obviously got to be a feasible thing. We could order them through her, and we end up paying, you know, whatever fee for design, or I don't know how it would work, but.
But yeah, I can post her stuff. I don't.
So how many did you get, Nadine? And how much was it?
You're asking me like I pay attention to these types of things.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean,
$100 a wage, actually. You know how much money she spends.
oh, she's loaded. She's loaded.
Sometimes, no, seriously, this was one of those things I was like, look, we need to make this happen. This is it. This is what I semi-needed to say. Let's get it done. And it was one of those, because I was really like kind of last minute. Let me see if I can find an invoice around here somewhere.
Oh, just for being on the call, you guys all get $1 million today, eh?
Woo!
Yeah!
I'll buy everybody's flight.
That's right, I'll buy everybody's flight.
No, I was just going to say Vistaprints, you know, they've always got sales and they ship pretty fast. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
We just need to go steal the logo off of BeautyNet and away we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I have no idea where this invoice is.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, maybe post it when you get the information on the director page. But yeah, this
Obviously somewhere in that tax file.
Exactly. All right, I'm gonna go pick up my daughter from her play date, and I love you guys. Oh, another thing I'm doing, just as a note for you guys and anyone who listens in, is this weekend, you know what? I'm not maximizing my time very well. Like I kind of know what I'm doing each week of the month, but I have this 20 to 25 hour work week that, you know, ideally, sometimes I go beyond that, but I'm like, hey, what am I doing? So I went and I really looked at what am I doing in each of those segments of work. And so I'm a little more focused now. So if anyone wants to kind of take some time and go, okay, when am I working? What does my work hours look like? That kind of thing. I would love to spend some time with you if that would be helpful. So just putting that out. And I know we all have different styles, you know, like, and different places in our life. I know I have this limited time when I don't have kids. And so I'm really trying to be focused. So, yeah.
Ooh, one other picture.
Okay, yeah.
One more picture. I did for the first time ever this morning, I did a 9:30 a.m. Zoom Beauty U, like on a Tuesday. And I actually had 5 people sign on.
Wow. Fantastic.
And they were the people who I could never ever get on the evening or anything like that. So just maybe throw it out there if you have people who you're struggling with. See if you can do a daytime.
That's awesome. Cool. Good. Lots of good tips. Okay, love it, guys.
Good.
Talk to you later. Okay, bye. Thanks again.
Bye.
Stop recording. There we go. All right. Bye, directors. I think you're awesome. Let's get 150, 200 people to Celebration and rock Canada. All right, bye, directors.